Game releases don't come any bigger than Halo Infinite, so we thought we'd keep you up to speed with a series of updates to ensure that you feel like a proper Spartan when the game launches at the end of the year. So, to kick things off, here's a quick roundup of everything we know so far.
The Halo series is one of the godfathers of multiplayer gaming, creating some of the most incredible online experiences that we've had throughout all 3 generations of Xbox. And from the looks of things, it's going to have one of the definitive multiplayer games of the Series X and S era too. For starters, Halo Infinite's multiplayer will be completely free to play. And we do mean completely free, thanks to the fact you won't even need an Xbox Live Gold subscription to get in on the action. Literally anyone with an Xbox One, Series X or S, or a PC will be able to blast plasma pistols with the best of them. And they'll all be able to play together too, with cross-play between both console generations and PC gamers. Ranked matches will even be divided into gamepad users and mouse players, so there won't be any arguing about who had what unfair advantages.
You won't be short on places for you and your mates to hang out either, with Infinite packing a diverse range of maps that includes an ancient desert called Behemoth, a Spartan training facility called Live Fire, and a map called Bazaar, which looks far more like a modern day city than anything we've seen in Halo before. And to help you traverse those lovely new locations, you can take advantage of new vehicles like the Razorback, which is sort of like a cousin to the classic Warthog, only with room in the back for you to store equipment and power weapons. You'll also find that Infinite's vehicles now take damage as the fight wears on, with wheels and hoods flying off before the whole thing explodes. The battlefield is going to be a much more active place this time around as well, with pelicans whizzing by to drop off new vehicles and weapon pods falling from the sky. You'll have more freedom in how you use your equipment too, storing the gear you find in your inventory to unleash it whenever you see fit. And that goes for classic kit like Active Camo and the Overshield, as well as new additions like the projectile deflecting Repulsor and the multifunctional Grapple Shot.
Of course, multiplayer gaming has come a long way since Halo's combat first evolved, so it's no surprise to find that Infinite will be a live service game, complete with a battle pass filled with all sorts of cosmetic goodies. But the really awesome wrinkle which 343 Industries have put on that system is that Infinite's battle passes, much like dogs, diamonds, and non-degradable plastic straws, are forever, so you can keep working your way through them even after a season ends. And on top of that, Halo Infinite is going to offer the most customizable Spartan soldiers we've ever had the honor of running over with a Warthog. There will be millions of color combinations available from launch to deck your armor out in, as well as attachments and emblems to really give it that personal touch. Plus, you'll actually be able to customize your Spartan's body type and voice for the first time ever. You even get to pick your very own AI to accompany you around the battlefield, which is pretty damn awesome.
The multiplayer fun which Halo offers has only ever been one side of the equation though, and Infinite is also setting up another juicy campaign for fans who can't wait to dig their teeth into Master Chief's latest adventure. This time around, old MC has been left drifting through space for some time after the events of Halo 5. We don't know exactly what's going on with Cortana and her legion of uber powerful guardians, but it'll probably come up somewhere down the line. Didn't really seem like the kind of problem that just goes away.
We do know that the game will mostly take place on a surviving Halo ring called Zeta, and that players will pretty much have the run of the place, with 343 moving away from the linear level design which the series has previously rocked to go for a more open world approach. To that end, the Chief will be getting his hands on a grappling hook to make getting around Zeta's sprawling world a little easier, as well as various other shiny new toys. Which is good because speed will be of the essence when you're facing down Infinite's big bads, the Banished, and their very aggressive sounding leader, War Chief Escarum. The Banished are a rogue faction of brutes that will already be familiar to fans of Halo Wars 2, although you shouldn't worry if you skip that one or your memory is a bit foggy, because 343 have promised there will be no homework necessary to enjoy Infinite's story.
Xbox Series X and S players will be especially keen to see what their new machine can make of the Halo series' first bold step into the next generation, and it seems unlikely that they'll be disappointed. First-person shooters thrive on the ability to maintain absolute precision, even in the heat of battle, which is why Halo Infinite's 120 FPS frame rate is going to be such a massive boost, especially in multiplayer where such fine margins can make all the difference. And then there's the 4K resolution, which we're sure has some practical gameplay-based purpose that we could dig into, but honestly, it just makes everything look really, really cool. Infinite will also feature a field of view slider that lets you precisely tailor the perspective that you'll be looking, shooting, and occasionally falling helplessly to your death from.
Which just leaves one big question: when can I play it? Sadly, we don't have an exact date yet for you to circle on your calendars or for you to put into your smartphone because no one has written anything on an actual paper calendar in years, but we do know that it will be arriving sometime during this year's holiday period and that it will be a day one addition to Game Pass. But if you absolutely cannot wait any longer, you can sign up for the Halo Insider program. Not only will this give you the chance to get hands-on with the game before its full launch, but you'll be taking part in a vital part of the development process as 343 Industries iron out the final bugs based on your playing time.
Simply go to halowaypoint.com and search Halo Insider or use the link shown on screen right now to sign up. You can opt in for console flighting, PC flighting, or both, and cross your fingers that you'll be chosen to play. So then, technically, you can then claim to have helped make Halo Infinite, and it will be true in a pedantic, bad faith, not really true at all way.
That's pretty much everything we know about Halo Infinite at this point, but there are sure to be more exciting updates in the coming months, so don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to make sure you're the first to know. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.